Alright, what's going on, everybody? Doing pretty good, Pernell. How are you doing? Riggs! Alright, we're starting the day out of here on a Quattro Colinas. Well, I'm feeling hopeful right now. I'm hoping we get in here and get super lucky. We've got clearly unexplored virgin ground, and we have a Grand Slam to complete, and there's no telling what's on this map. Truthfully, I'm going to try to, if it's worth shooting, I'm going to try to take it, regardless of what it is. Just because it's my own map, you know? And I want stuff to respawn. But I'm really hopeful we run into pheasant and rabbits and or all the ibex species, so it's not too much to ask, right? I don't really care about the roe deer, to be honest. Any roe deer fans out there, I'm sorry. Not the primary folks. Now, obviously, if there's one that's just standing there and we've not shot something for 45 minutes, I'm going to smoke it. But right now, I'm going to focus on, honestly, kind of sort of unlocking my map here. But, I mean, we've got 2 kilometers we could drive. But with all the small game that's on this map, I kind of want to walk it. You never know what we'll see. It's 9 o'clock. We're running right along the river. The red deer should be drinking, or just got done drinking. All super Grand Slam would be super awesome. It's not out of reality. See a 9 legendary red deer out here somewhere. I honestly think it'd be fun once you got the zones found and everything. I also want to get goat super rare. I think that'd be fun grind. There's more to this game than just great ones, folks. I honestly think it'd be Meanwhile, I'm like looking specifically for red deer right now for future red deer grind purposes. And I want that melanistic, super rare red deer in my trophy lodge. We've got wolf tracks, that's why we're not seeing anything. Dying goat? What? Let's do something I've not done in a long time. Let's just play the game. We're going to follow the tracks and shoot this female Iberian wolf. Why? Because why not? There could be a 9 with her, or there could be a rare. You could kick up a level 3 rabbit. Nice. Goats are frustrating because they constantly troll. But they're really fun to shoot. Oh, crud. We should flatten out once we kind of get in this plains area here. And we're just going to kind of, hopefully that's an outpost, but then go check this lake out. Nice, Nolan. What map you doing it on? Here we go. Well, there you go. That's what I'm doing mine on. We did get him. Oh, that was a female. Whoops. Let's get back on track here and hopefully we find some bigger critters. Again, it's always the birds. Right now, the only thing literally in the 2025 lodge has feathers. Like, everything in it. So, crossing the fingers here. Make sure he grabbed it. Yeah, Rix, your bears are insane. You should just, out of insanity, grind enough Great One Bears, and this would only take you like 3 days. Grind enough Great One Bears to fill up a lodge. Just not, all the plaques is just Great One Bears. Kind of like your fallow, but with bears. Just so I can stall you by me getting my Great One Pheasant done and then getting my Great One Fox. Because if I can get a Great One Fox before you, then... Well, I don't. Anything out here in these big, wide open spaces, unfortunately. Oh, hang on. Do I want to walk that far out of the way for a road deer? No. No, I do not. For that road deer? Yeah, I'd do it for that road deer. If we had our gun equipped, well, what the heck are we doing? Everybody's still standing there. The level 1 that we probably don't want to shoot. But do I really care? Yeah, you know what? No. Hey, dude, if you're just gonna stand there, I have to shoot you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna dip out on the tar unless it like somehow really gets at me. You know, that's one of those. I don't know. I hope you do, dude. That would be freaking awesome. Yeah, folks, if you're not part of the Discord, get in there because Rex is just popping great ones left and right. I don't think that's the smallest roe deer I've seen. Man, I kind of want to shoot him just because I kind of want to go that direction, but I also just want to go straight through these groves and hopefully kick some pheasant and or rabbits up. Isn't it crazy? Because when you grind animals, you realize how rare rares are. But I don't know. I feel like when you play this game long enough, like running into a rare, it's uncommon, but it's not rare. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna find a rare. Basically, what I'm saying, folks, the key to finding rares in Call of the Wild is to not look for rares. It's the best advice I can give to everyone. .450 action. We might crawl here because that thing is like super close. And let's go ahead and get locked and loaded. Actually, do we have buckshot? We do. Nah. I need to shoot bears. It's been a very long time. But I honestly, the pheasant grind for me is so much fun. Like, that's a hard one to break away from. This is fun for me though too, so that's why we're doing it. And the trophy lodge is empty. We need to find something. Where are these pigs? We must have spooked them. We were so close, they still probably heard us even though we were crawling. And tell me that doesn't look like a pig laying down up there. But it's a rock. Well, I guess we didn't have to shoot our gun 300 meters from the unexplored lake. It was a blast. And is a blast. I need to get back into shooting them. What if you did it on New England? Can you imagine? Yeah, my bears definitely need help. We're going to go the direction the wind won't really affect us until we get to the other side of the lake. And by going this direction, obviously, we'll hopefully see what we could potentially spook before we spook it. If you're not drinking here yet, it's a little early. I think he's walking in. Well, that's a bummer. I was really hoping there'd be something here. either at the lake or around it. We're 400 meters from this. We might as well go unlock it first. But you know what? I need to readjust the loadout here. And we need some tents. That way we can place them. Because why not? Do we go through that much effort though, folks? Or do we just say nah and just keep going on and maybe someday? I feel like honestly that it's actually going to be fairly simple to get these guys because, you know, I don't know yet, Rex. We'll see. Maybe we'll see something at one of these open fields. I might change time forward by a minute and see if that does anything fancy. We can recheck the lake as we travel north. Ooh, there you go, Rex. Man, that's another good one. Here's my thing. So you're going for the super rare, correct? Because I know it would make it take way longer, but I would literally just I would shoot everything because I want to have a bunch of crown wildebeest. I only have one. I have one crown wildebeest, and I've shot a lot of wildebeest. I mean, I'm in a multiplayer session, so hopefully that time change kind of fixes some things. Yeah, nothing out here. But, you know, I guess that's realistic. It's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. Howdy, howdy. Good vibes received. Man, I'm hoping you're showing up just in time for us to smoke a diamond here, but I don't know. This lake might just be a dud. Hey, there we go. That's a big 4. I do. Play an Xbox. I totally whiffed that. The 450's got a lot more bullet drop than most of the rifles that I'm used to, and I did not compensate for that, so we totally shot him in like the ankle. That's unfortunate. That's more like it. Yeah, I mean, you gotta collect now. You gotta get them all in max score great ones and minimum score great ones. We definitely killed some stuff. Stuff is die. But that ain't die yet. Well, it certainly could have gone better, but no better way to learn than the hard way. It's a big dude. 107's diamond for them. Oh my. I mean, you might as well make it 5 days, 7 bears. Red deer should be class 7. Changed my mind. It's bad luck if I don't take the opportunity to shoot at a rabbit. That's insane though, Rex. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. If you have ever wondered, is my grind setup good enough? Well, I mean, I guess if you're not shooting a great one, is this a day? Every other day? To be fair, how long did that take you to, like, all of this to get set up and squared away to the point where it is now? Yes, sir. These guys going. They're running me. Oh, there was something here. Red deer. There's not even a mouse nearby. I'm not seeing any tracks either. Well, I'm gonna regret not putting tents down because these lakes are pretty far apart. Probably stop sprinting ahead in case they're right here over the hill. A lot of nothing going on here. We're about to hit this lake, though. This is a big lake as well. The big lake, there's no really easy way to get around it. Ooh, hang on. That sounds like a pheasant. Ooh. Wasn't expecting to see that. Not yet, anyway. This is killing me. Are you catching the accusations? A little slow on that one. I love this gun, but the urge to pull out the 7mm is so strong within me. I don't know. The new hasn't quite worn off, and honestly, once I start figure out how to use this 450, I think it's actually a pretty decent rifle. Yeah, just do it. Eventually, everyone will know Ricks. Checking the app there. wanted to double check that they all actually drank at the same time, and they do. He is on the way. Imagine though if I'd hit that next shot. I'm not a big fan of this 300 blackout. Yep, sure did. Hey. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I think though I'm so addicted to this game, you know, after all these years, is just because the amount of stuff I just don't have, and like those, like it's so cool. I don't know. I just want it, man. Sir. Oh, no shot. Let's go. That is freaking cool. It's a female, but that's still freaking cool. Look at that thing. I need it to stop. It's in the perfect range here. Let's kind of get its attention, maybe. Hey, dear. Please stop. Trying to get it to go alert, but it's not going alert. Why? There it goes. She's down. There we go. We've got a decent trophy for the 2025 Lodge. Well, honestly, that's the first albino roe deer that I've gotten, so that's pretty cool. She was just as surprised to see me as I was to see her. That was cool. That right there, folks. I mean, actually, if I come to think of it, that's the first rare of 2025. I don't really care about pigs. I mean, hopefully we've got a couple of things to add. A decent sized rabbit. I won't forget the albino rabbit that I shot on Rex's Quattro. Maybe. It's like we're gonna have to circle back and come back to these lakes. I think I will put a tent on us though. Is it normal to see this much of nothing on Quattro? Yeah, these guys just come in late, huh? I mean, it's good to know, though. I just thought there was just nothing here, but these guys like to take their time. Alright, this is going to be a pretty long walk here. Long load time too, that's interesting. I'm gonna calculate how much time it's gonna take us to get there. I might set up so what we're gonna do. We're gonna change time to, I don't know, 1300, 1230. See what happens. J-Biz. Yes, sir. Just shot an albino right here. I got this far and I didn't equip tents. I'm a silly goose. No, unfortunately, it was just a female, but I think, honestly, come to think of it, pretty sure my only ever albino roe deer, so that worked out. Female only, okay. What do we want to get rid of here? Equip the tent now. Boom. I don't want to drive because I honestly don't think we're going to see much. I mean, the albino with standing the past hour, it's been not the best. But we've not explored much, so I'm ready to get after it. And honestly, I'm kind of hopeful that as we drive this four-wheeler, we're going to see something get pushed out in these fields. now, hopefully, theoretically, if there's anything running from us, we should see it. Ooh. I mean, personally myself, I'm anti-meta, so I'm like that. Yeah, I mean, I mean, it wasn't successful. Ended up breaking it down, but I did do a grind for a little bit on Mississippi. I say do it. Why not? I was thinking about whitetail though today, and I really do, because New England obviously isn't the best whitetail map, but I kind of want to try it. Not even little rabbits. All right, that's all right. Yeah. Run into the female side, that's for sure. It was an outpost. Having a great one Mississippi whitetail would be pretty cool. 100 is diamond for them. Okay. That's pretty big. Why are these guys here now, not before? Trying to remember if I did Quattro's main missions before the reset or after the reset. I'm in a multiplayer. I need to back out and go to single player and check that, because it would be kind of cool to have those. If not, to have those in the 2025 lodge, because those wolves are cool and the missions are fun, honestly. We were not zeroed at all. It's one thing. I wish that it would like just maintain the last zero that you had at all times. Like I hate having to re-switch it every single time I equip the weapon. I don't even want to walk all the way over there anyway. Hang on, pump the brakes. I just posted word for word copy of my mission in annual video. Even copied my mistakes. Like on purpose, or like weirdly like, oh, that's too similar. Copied. Oh, I did. Yeah. Okay. I did see that video. And this is what's so weird. I'm constantly experimenting with my thumbnails, you know, all the time, just changing them. And sometimes, like, honestly, I end up being lazy and I can't make one either way. Go look at her thumbnails and then go look at my thumbnails. They're just, it's like, wait a minute. For example, But the current thumbnail, I mean, she's live. Current thumbnail is no, I think that's a Flinter ripoff personally, but if you just like look at like what's behind it in comparison to some of mine, hang on, let me, again, I'm not, I could be stretching, it's different enough, but I'm just saying, like, that's sus. And look back. Yeah, just look back 2 months ago, or 3 months ago. That's why when I saw it, and I've noticed like some of her videos, I'm like, wait a minute, I've seen that design before. I don't care or nothing, but like, I don't know. It's... There's just some big boys over there. Again, I really like this gun, but I feel like we'd be just truly better off if I switched to the 7mm. But man, this gun's not. It's not. The 7mm too is a little bit faster to throw the bolt, I think. It's only got 3 rounds in it, but I just know if we encounter any red deer, that 7mm can more than handle them. Yeah, I mean, it is weird in my humble opinion that you posted yours and then that came out. Do you have Discord, JBiz, or a Discord? What's going on, Lindsay? Or Lindsay? Or do you go by Ryan? $800 meters? I mean, that's not that far. We need to change time. Back to about noon. I don't know. There's... What's up, Hunter? Also known as Shawnee Scoggin. Not tonight, unfortunately. What I need to do is one of these days, one of these maps that I'm not grinding something on, just kind of open it up, make a public lobby, and whatever happens, happens. Yeah, J-Biz, yeah. But that's also low-key insane, J-Biz. I do have the angler. Is that what I think it is? That's just like a gray, right? There's no way that's an albino with those red eyes, right? I can't really see it because of the grass, but yeah, that's why rabbits are so confusing. Cause like, yeah, some of them like light gray or gray is rare, brown's rare in some of them. So it's like, I don't know. I gotta double check. Not an albino. Gray's common for European here. Womp womp. I saw those red eyes though. Well, I think gray is rare. I think gray's rare for scrub hair. Now, what's really confusing? I don't know. I wish they'd go back to the old system where it just told you. I don't know why we had to get more descriptive. Like, yeah, this is a common fur type. This is not. Of course, I put the shotgun away, and every rabbit in the world's here. I was hoping they'd come running out through here. Another gray. I think that's the tactic though, J-Biz. Just go and troll in old videos. Ooh, that one definitely looked a little weird. What was that? Maybe it was just the shadier or shading from the lighting. I mean, it's one thing when new content comes out for the game and everybody posts the same stuff, kind of, you know? But, like... I need to go peruse some of mine. I mean, obviously there's a lot of similar takes that everyone can have on the game. And what's cool about it is everybody does, for the most part, I feel like, have different takes and angles and views, and you know, and adds their own little bit of wisdom and knowledge that they've learned throughout their experience of the game. And then it can be unfortunate when you know, that kind of system's not exactly honored, I guess. Like, because you and I could make a video on the exact same subject, same everything, and it'd be entirely different. Oh my, man. That's insane. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, through... I'll say this. I'm getting a growing... Well, after this... I'm definitely wanting to... I definitely want to go check out both. See what's... and laugh at it. Honestly. Because like I said, that kind of thing, that ain't cool. But then again, in that moment, are you like what, you know? Now here's the thing. So, like, I was on Twitch way longer than I have been on YouTube. And so I was definitely, like, in the know in that community when, like, as everything really, especially when Great Regretted got big and everything started to get crazy. And I can remember some stories and watching some things that I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know. As the saying goes, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Intellectual property thefts for losers, though. Yeah, I'm not claiming anything. I'm just saying, like, just saying it. It's a statement, you know. Pretty lame thing to do. Not accusing anyone of anybody, FBI guy. But, you know. Actually, it's kind of a running joke with Rix and I, with Flinter, because him and I will like talk about, like, I'll say like, man, I want to get like a something something and do something something, and then like the next day Rix will post a video of him getting that something something, doing that something something. I'm like, dude, I swear he's got my room bugged. whenever he got his diamond bobwhite quail. I remember I was in deep discussion with Rix on like, hey, like I'm trying to get one of these, you know, did I say diamond great one quail? Diamond quail. Bobwhite quail. Anyway. Talking about it. And then like I want to say I was talking to him about like the stream that night. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go hunt bobwhite quail, and then he posted the video on him shooting a bobwhite quail. I'm like, all right. Mississippi, in my experience, is a rare factory. I mean, if you're looking for rares, like I've shot so many alligators, raccoons, whitetail. I don't know. I feel like that's a good rare map, if there is such a thing. Pulled the camera out. Still haven't gotten an elite controller yet, so there's that. Oh, man. Man, I'm jealous. What I've always ever wanted. I have two. I have two female albino lions that I caught out in the wild, and it's cool. But that was like back in like 2020, so I want to get in on that action sooner rather than later. That's where part of me doesn't like Great One grinding, because it's like such a commitment. Because I'm like, I just want to be out here chasing diamonds and rares. But the other part of me wants to see those great ones in my trophy lodge. And, you know, the thing is, it's not like Great One grinding isn't fun. Like, I don't know. This is one of those games, weirdly enough for me, like, we're in transit. I'm having fun playing this game because we're just, I don't know. I think this is what just makes it good. You never know. That albino that I just shot, we simply were running, transitioning in between lakes, and it just, middle of nowhere. Boom, there it is. Maybe that's what, man, okay, so here's the thing. I don't know. I'm actually hesitant to do any sort of PC content just because I never want to be accused of being one of those people. But at the same time, I would feel fully confident on my PC account to just completely reset every time and then go through and use that account. Maybe save one for just kind of nights like I got lucky. My Quattro is a Virgin Quattro since the reset, obviously. if I have critters around. Yeah, there's moments in there when you're playing long enough, and I guess it's like anything. Like newer players like see the craziness. I try to break that fourth wall as much as I can in that video most of the time. And I like to include my own screw ups that way, like, because I don't want to ever give the wrong impression of this game. Where it's like, yeah, you're going to spend 5 minutes and you're going to get 2 diamonds and add to your trophy lodge a day. It's like, no. That was actually 8 hours worth of gameplay footage condensed down to 5 minutes. Don't. All right, real quick. Give me 30 seconds, maybe a minute, folks. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's get this Houston, as Splinter would say. We need to change time again, though. Oh, those are my favorite comments. That's like Rick's. I mean, I joke about, you know, him hacking, but people don't realize the amount of effort and time it takes to get that many great ones. I've actually got a video coming out next week because I kind of monitor like a lot of like the community channels and stuff, and I noticed like a lot of the newbies just have no idea what like words are in this game. They're like, what's a diamond? It's like, okay. Anyway, so I did kind of like a terminology video that will hopefully be useful to some peoples. But you know, these new people, they'll see terms like herd management or great one grinding or great ones or diamonds and rares, and like, wow, that's kind of like the thing to do in the game. Like, when you're a day one player, that's the last thing you should be thinking about. Yeah, your playstyle, JBiz, is pretty insane, not gonna lie. Mad respect. If you guys haven't checked out JBiz's channel yet, do so. Oh, dang it. Honestly, wasn't paying attention. Oh, crap. Wasn't paying attention again. Those iron sights are just the worst. Oh, it's actually going faster than I thought it was. Okay, that's interesting. It's just heavy, I guess. That's a good idea. It is confusing, and ever since the change, when they changed that, I've been complaining about it. I'm a big baby about it. It was so simple back in the day. Example. Let's walk up and check this to serve vegetation. It says light gray. Back in the day, it would say common. And then if it was not common, it would say the name, and then that's how you knew it was a rare. Now it's like, okay, light gray, you know, for this guy is super normal, but for a different animal, it could be super rare, and then that's just more of a minor inconvenience. Oh man, the is this rare post or just yeah. There's I don't know, in some ways I feel like a disservice right now if we're not like as content creators, because it seems like there's a pretty big influx of new players. It's like we just saw the angler get the axe. Let's make this game as popular as possible. And obviously, if you've never played this game before and you don't know what to expect, that this game can be a lot harder than you'd think. You know that better than anybody because you've restarted so many times. Because when you've been, you know, level 60 for years and years and years and years, and then you hit that reset button, you're like, oh, I forgot how hard this game was. Starting out, can't hold your breath, can't reload your gun while on the move, can't afford to change time. Well, and the sad reality of it too, it is there's a lot of players out there that, and instead of simply just answering a simple question for someone that's never played a game, they just eviscerate them in the comments and they're like, "You're you stupid," or it's like, well, what? Admittedly, I didn't know rifle scopes zoomed for like the first 2 years I played this game. You know, it's like, you never know. I've got a really close friend of mine that when they play this game, they shoot everything in the world they see with the 270. That's all they use. That's it. It's their thing. I don't know, but to each their own, you know. But people are just pretty rude about just simple questions. Like, yeah, sometimes people need to know. How would I know? Especially, and if I'm not a hunter, like, what's hunting pressure? What does that mean? Somebody that's been playing the game long enough knows, and then they're like, duh, it's... But it's awesome though, J-Biz. You're blown up. Pretty good hike ahead of us here, but I think we can make it before the end of their drink time. And if not, we've got tents. This game constantly changes too. And most of the time in drastic ways. And so I could see where, you know, you don't play the game for a year and you come back and it's just like, what is happening? I mean, yeah, you nailed it. I like the live stream because it's, you know, allows me the opportunity to hang out with you guys in the community. And this is where I get 99% of my content. But this is also what it looks like to play this game, you know? Sometimes you go a while without seeing stuff. Sometimes you spook stuff. Sometimes you make bad shots. I'm also extremely biased, and so I absolutely include every single really good shot that I make. That tells me I did not do the missions. Whoa. Southeastern, they're... What are they? 100? 89? Okay. That's a big boy. Let's just go ahead and shoot him. How about that? We're gonna aim just a little high. Not higher than we normally would with any other rifle, honestly. At this range. Nuked him. Literally doing this for a meme. Do I? Oh, I thought I had the 375 on me. Never mind. Hopefully nobody calls me out on it. That's a surprise tool that'll help us later. It definitely loses a lot of oomph at range. I say that and just absolutely destroy that guy at almost 400 yards. We about made us. I gave him a haircut. J-Biz and I are buddies. And this is where the run and gun part comes into play. Guesstimate. We totally missed that though. I just want to get to this. It just feels like we're never mind. Oh, rookie mistake right there. I've done that in real life, though. Been there. Grab this outpost. I mean, one big positive of this is we knocked out a huge chunk of Quattro. And we had here, up here, basically, unlocked, so we're doing good. I'm not ran into as much stuff as I'd hoped, but we're also at a weird time frame where I feel like if I want to see more stuff out here where I'm at, earlier or later in the afternoon would probably be better. Not midday. Especially for pheasant. I know for a fact out there in those fields in the evening time or early morning's gonna. Right now you can't find them. They're up in this kind of crap. Scanning that for any sort of movement. There could be rabbits down there that we spooked. Or pheasants. Gotta swing wide. I intentionally ran down here so we could check this field. I've seen this, and I don't know, Biz, if you're still here. I've been hearing little whispers here and there about did they or did they not add potential, and you're the one that's gonna find this out. Initial spawn great ones. Because 10 times out of 10, like, whenever somebody on the PC's like, oh, I just found it on my map, and it's like, no, you didn't. Initial spawns don't exist. Or they claim it's an initial spawn. Seeing nothing. It's alright. I spooked something. I didn't have quite enough time to go and see what it was, but I saw the little indicator there. Man, I wish we could just get a teensy weensy bit more render distance. And I'm intentionally, folks, if you're wondering why I'm constantly whistling, I'm intentionally trying to spook stuff because I don't see anything out in the open. So might as well try to spook something into the open, because if I can't see it, I don't know it's there anyway. If we spook it, you know, this first result would have been the same anyway. So might as well try to get it out there till we can get eyes on it. As far as we've not seen like any more, like more hogs or wolves. Oh dang it! It's past their drink time. That's okay. I think I'm gonna throw a tent down here though. Here's a deep thought to think about this game. Why is it? Actually, I think I know the answer. And boy, do I wish I still had the footage of this stuff. But cannot place. Try safer location. Why would we need to place this on a safer location if the road is simply just a texture that we see? But no, why does the road in Call of the Wild need to know that it's a road? That's weird. Does that make sense? Like, for the game to work, that road has to know that it's a road in order for you not to place a tent on it. It's because roads are advantageous? Multiplayer issues with people running into them? Or is it the fact that there used to be sky pillars of roads whenever you got going fast enough on a four-wheeler? Like the road would like lift off like a dream type, you know, like Peter Pan. I don't know. It was wild. And honestly, it was really awesome. The good old days, the super jumps that you could do in this game, man, those were so much fun to do. That one was a little butthurt when they nerfed it, because I was like, why would you nerf that? Like, that was just straight up fun. Like, it wasn't exploiting anything. Like, you weren't getting... I don't know. Maybe there was something else you could potentially exploit that we didn't figure out yet, or something that they wanted to solve, but to give them the benefit of the doubt. It's a big lake. This is where having a boat would be kind of cool. That dude literally just popped in to render. It sounds like there were wolves nearby where we just were. Or they're here. One of the two. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the last part of the stream, we're going to be responsible. We were successful tonight on Quattro Colinas. Not only did we get this bad boy unlocked, finally, after the great reset of 2024. For the most part, there's probably still a couple that we haven't unlocked yet, but the most useful ones, they're unlocked. Anyway, we need to shoot pheasant because that's a... We already have one. And I need a bear and we don't have one, but I really want to get a second one. J-Biz is back, ladies and gentlemen. think one of your community members was in here just not too long ago. Shout out Mountain Boys. I'm assuming that's what that means. Whenever I look for rabbits, I always look for the grass to wiggle because you can't never like necessarily see the rabbit itself, but that grass, you'll see it move, and then that's how you spot them. 100%. We need to we need to schedule out. I'm gonna dip into your Discord and then we can link up that way. I'm 1,000,000,000% in. Oh, we smoked him right in the head. I mean, we zeroed. Oh, he was 60 or 84 meters. I mean, 0 for 150. That put the round right in his noggin. I figured we'd either hit the base of the skull or we'd hit his butt, or the base of his neck, like where it meets right there, or shoot him right in the butt. But right in the melon, wasn't expecting that shot. All right, let's be mission critical here and spend the next, 20 minutes or so shooting some pheasant. And then, of course, we're going to put that albino in our 2025 lodge. I've been thinking about where to put it at, and because it is a unique trophy to me because I don't have one. It's the first one, so that's pretty cool. So I think I want to kind of display it loud and proud and probably do a full body mount. We've got a fresh open trophy lodge with no plaques taken up outside of the small ones, and they're nothing but black grouse. So this will be a nice change of pace. Okay. Change mindset. Let's go ahead and grab pheasant grind loadout. Change time. Fast travel here and get this bad boy started. Darn raccoons. You missed a whole lot of walking. It's alright. I like the pacing that this sets for this grind because those respawns can feel brutal. And see, this is where do I risk just blasting it blindly, not knowing if it's a diamond or not? Overshot him the first time. Well, on this... They only had 2 on... or 3, maybe? 2 in the old run through. And then... Is that the mini? Just trying to make sure there's no more. These really grassy areas are annoying because sometimes those pheasant are stubborn. You'll kill all their friends, and then right as you're getting ready to harvest their bodies, that's when they step out. It's kind of like a scary movie, honestly. Like, the perspective, though, of, like, you're, like, the bad guy. But you know how in scary movies they just make really dumb mistakes. That's 6 if you didn't see that, Jacob. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you there, bud. Where's your little friend hanging out, buddy? These guys shouldn't be on a weird respawn kind of recycle, but then again, I guess they could be. Yeah, I didn't see the other male. It'd be like that sometimes. Oh wait, there he is. He's literally right there in front of us. That's another ground I'm ready to return to somewhat. It's a pain in the rear, but boy, a great one fox would sure be nice to have in the lodge. So with this second pheasant, so I can make my multi-mount and move on. Just keep waiting for that guy to come back as a little guy. Where the heck was this guy standing at? There he is. Got confused too because I'm going backwards what I normally would do. Oh yeah, I don't have... Dang it, I need to add the 243 back to this loadout. Darn it. I mean, I can make that range with the 22, but once they start flying, nah. 243 I can. Oh dang, we're already at 3 hours, folks. I didn't realize that. We're probably going to have to call this a little bit, well, shorter than I said we were going to. Said we'd do a couple more run-throughs on pheasant, but I think we're going to end her there. Let's pop into, once I pick this pheasant up, the 2025 lodge and add our newest Wildcat trophy. The first of 2025. This will be the first time I actually really try to like utilize a Spring Creek Manor lodge. Typically I just use the wrong one, and those are most of my lodges, but based off last year, we need more space anyway, so question is, so I want this guy to be nice and visible. It's not quite front entryway material, but maybe this random diamond find on Tay. Are we in here? Perhaps upstairs. Or what are these guys? There we go. One of these guys will work. Bam. I guess they just permanently have that shocked face of I'm in a trophy lodge. I can dig it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody that stopped by this evening. Shout out JBiz. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, go do so now. Well, our run again tonight was successful. We ended up here. Pretty good evening. We'll be back pretty soon this weekend. I don't know quite what we're going to be doing yet, but I'm sure we'd let you guys know. But like I said, appreciate everybody stopping by. We'll see you guys on the next one.